Yo, you won't believe what just went down in the rap world. Lol Tim just dropped his reaction to NLE Choppa allegedly throwing shots at NBA YoungBoy. And trust me, emotions ran higher than ever. The streets are talking, the fans are shocked, and the social media streets are on fire. This isn't just your regular rap feud. This is a full-blown reality TV-worthy drama that's got everyone talking. From cryptic Instagram posts to heated comments and live streams. It seems like the tension between these two heavyweights is finally spilling over. And Lol Tim is right in the middle of it. Sources close to the artist claim that things started brewing weeks ago, when NLE Choppa's recent freestyle took a subtle jab at NBA YoungBoy. Some fans swear they caught the reference in the lyrics, while others think it's just internet paranoia. But Lol Tim? Oh, he's not holding back. In his latest reaction video, he called out the subtle dices, questioned motives, and hinted that there's way more going on behind the scenes stuff that the cameras haven't even caught yet. And when Lol Tim started naming names, things got personal. Fans are divided. Friends are worried, and the internet exploded as clips of Lol Tim's reactions circulated like wildfire. You could literally feel the tension in the comments, people picking sides, throwing receipts, and speculating about secret meetups that could either squash the drama or make it blow up even bigger. And just when you think it couldn't get any crazier, whispers of a potential family fallout and insider betrayals have started to surface. Trust me, you do not want to miss the roller coaster of reactions, accusations, and shocking twists that are about to unfold. Stick around, because what I'm about to break down will give you the full story, including the private texts, emotional confrontations, and jaw-dropping moments that the mainstream media won't touch. The rap world is shaking, and you're about to see it all through Lol Tim's eyes. As the internet caught wind of Lol Tim's reaction, chaos started spreading like wildfire. It all began late at night when Lol Tim went live on Instagram, his face lit only by the glow of his phone screen. "Y'all already know what's up," he said, voice tight with tension. Now Choppa went too far this time. And I'm not just talking music. I'm talking respect, loyalty, everything. The chat exploded instantly. Thousands of fans flooding in with emojis, fire icons, and the inevitable spill the tea comments. People were shocked, some cheering him on, others warning him to be careful. The energy was electric, and Lol Tim could feel it pressing down on him. The internet wasn't ready for what he was about to say next. "Look, I don't usually get involved in this mess, but YoungBoy? Man, he's been through enough, and now we got Choppa out here playing games. Y'all think it's just bars? Nah, this is personal," he continued, running a hand through his hair, his voice cracking slightly as emotions ran high. The fans were eating it up, some yelling in caps about how they already knew Choppa had a problem with YoungBoy, while others swore they saw it coming in his recent interviews. Then Lol Tim leaned in closer, whispering almost conspiratorially, "I got receipts. Stuff y'all ain't ready for. DMs, snippets, even some people from the crew talking. It's messy, I'm telling y'all." Within minutes, screenshots of Lol Tim's live started circulating on Twitter and Reddit. The commentary exploded, fans debating the meaning behind every word. Some defending Choppa, some defending YoungBoy. It wasn't just music fans either. Family members of both artists were reportedly watching the chaos unfold, emotions running high. One insider texted, "The family is divided. Nobody knows who to trust right now, apparently." Whispers of betrayal had been circulating for weeks. And Lol Tim's reaction just threw gasoline on the fire. The situation escalated when a leaked clip from a recent studio session surfaced. In it, NLE Choppa could be heard laughing with his crew, supposedly mimicking YoungBoy's style in a way that some claimed was disrespectful. The comments went wild, with fans dissecting every syllable, analyzing facial expressions, and arguing about whether this was a joke or a direct diss. Lol Tim picked up on the clip almost immediately. He replayed it on his live, pointing at the screen, shaking his head. "This ain't funny," he said. "You got a whole city behind YoungBoy, and you out here clowning? Emotions are high, loyalty matters." The fans responded with flood of agreement, typing things like facts, "This is getting out of control," and "Lol Tim, don't play." But things got even messier behind the scenes. Sources close to YoungBoy claimed that he was furious after hearing about the clip, calling multiple people in his inner circle to discuss what Choppa was really thinking. The tension reportedly reached a boiling point when a mutual friend tried to mediate and got caught in the crossfire. "I told them to chill. I said it ain't worth it," the friend admitted to our source. "But it's like pouring gasoline on fire. Nobody listens. Emotions are running high. People are saying things they can't take back." Meanwhile, Lol Tim was uploading reaction after reaction, each one more intense than the last. Fans said they could feel his frustration and loyalty radiating through the screen. On top of all this, the social media trolls jumped in, amplifying every little comment, creating conspiracy theories that spread faster than the news itself. Some claimed that Choppa's team was intentionally trying to provoke YoungBoy to spark drama for streams. Others believed YoungBoy was planning a public response that could escalate into a full-blown feud. In the middle of it all, Lol Tim became the de facto commentator, the unofficial bridge between fans and the unfolding drama. He didn't hold back, calling out fake friends, shady managers, and anyone who might be stirring the pot. One of the most shocking moments came when Lol Tim shared a screenshot of a private text he allegedly received from a mutual friend of the two rappers. The message hinted that Choppa had plans to release a surprise track that would make direct references to YoungBoy's past struggles. Fans were shocked, many accusing Choppa of crossing a line. Lol Tim read the message aloud on live, his voice shaking. "Y'all hear this? This is exactly why we can't have peace. People out here playing games with real feelings, real lives. It's bigger than music. This is respect. This is everything." The chat exploded in disbelief. Some cried, some laughed nervously, others swore they were done with social media. Then came the family drama. Sources claimed that YoungBoy's family was split about how to respond. Some thought he should ignore the jab and focus on his music, while others argued for a public call-out. Tensions reportedly reached the point where family members were avoiding each other in private meetings. Conversations getting heated over dinner tables. Text messages left unread, and group chats blowing up with accusations. One family member allegedly said, "We're family, but right now, loyalty feels broken." Fans were quick to speculate that if this escalated, it could affect YoungBoy's personal life, tours, and even collaborations. Meanwhile, Lol Tim didn't just stick to social media. He reportedly tried reaching out to both camps privately, hoping to de-escalate the situation before it turned ugly. Sources say he called a few mutual contacts late at night, pleading for clarity and honesty. "Listen, y'all, this is about respect, about not letting ego ruin everything," he allegedly said in one call. Insiders claim that some appreciated his effort, but others saw it as meddling. Still, the fans loved the transparency, praising Lol Tim for stepping into a mess most would avoid. The drama wasn't slowing down. Just when people thought things might settle, another twist hit. A leaked voice note supposedly from Choppa surfaced online, where he could be heard defending his freestyle, insisting it was just playful, and denying any intent to disrespect YoungBoy. The internet went into a frenzy. Fans argued over whether it was authentic, whether it was manipulated, and whether Lol Tim would react. Naturally, Lol Tim went live again, eyebrows furrowed, voice low. "Okay, let's say it was playful. Do y'all really think that matters when feelings are real? We're talking about respect, loyalty, people's emotions. This ain't a joke," he said. The chat was ablaze, fans screaming in disbelief, demanding more details, and debating if YoungBoy should respond or keep quiet as night turned into early morning. The situation didn't calm. Fans speculated about potential studio confrontations, secret meetups, and even rumored heated exchanges in public events. Some believed that a confrontation was inevitable, while others hoped Lol Tim's interventions might prevent disaster. The tension was palpable, not just online, but reportedly in the real lives of everyone involved. Sources said friends of both artists were on edge, waiting for any public or private reaction. In the middle of all this, Lol Tim remained the voice everyone was watching. His reactions dissected, replayed, and shared across platforms. And just as Lol Tim signed off for the night, promising more details in the morning, a mysterious leak dropped in the middle of Twitter, a screenshot showing a cryptic message from an unknown number, allegedly tied to Choppa's inner circle. It read, "We know you're watching. Don't get in our way." Fans went wild, speculation hitting peak levels, and the tension skyrocketed. It was clear, everyone watching knew this wasn't just a simple diss. It was the beginning of a full-blown saga, one that would unravel over the next few days, weeks, and possibly months. Emotions were raw, alliances uncertain, and the internet had officially been thrown into chaos. As the sun started to rise, Lol Tim's phone was blowing up, notifications non-stop, fans demanding updates, insiders whispering about potential next moves, and the streets buzzing with anticipation. The stage was set, the drama was heating up, and one thing was certain: nobody could predict how this would end. And with that cliffhanger, everything Lol Tim revealed, every reaction, every text, every voice note, was just the opening act of what was about to become the most talked about drama in rap history. Would pick up exactly where this chaos left off, diving deeper into the private confrontations, secret calls, and shocking betrayals that no one saw coming as the day unfolded. The heat from Lol Tim's late night live didn't cool down one bit. Rumors were flying fast, and fans were dissecting every detail, replaying the leaked voice note and reading between the lines of every cryptic message. Sources claimed that YoungBoy had gathered a few close allies in his circle to discuss the situation, emotions running high. "We can't just let this slide," one insider allegedly heard him say. "Respect isn't just about music, it's about the people who've had your back." Choppa crossed a line. The chat around YoungBoy's team was tense. Some members agreeing, some urging caution, and others warning about a public spectacle if they reacted impulsively. Meanwhile, Choppa was reportedly in the studio, unaware that Lol Tim had now become the unofficial spokesperson for the drama. Sources claimed he was laughing with his crew, thinking the internet overreacted to what he called a friendly jab. In a rare phone call that later leaked, Choppa allegedly said, "Man, it's just rap. They taking everything so seriously. YoungBoy needs to chill." But that voice note, paired with Lol Tim's previous live, ignited the fan bases even further. Some fans started speculating about a potential track war. Others feared a confrontation at an upcoming event. Tension was so high that even minor social media posts from mutual friends were analyzed for hidden messages, hidden meanings, and potential alliances in the middle of the frenzy. Lol Tim received a private DM that changed everything. According to sources, it was from someone claiming to be inside Choppa's inner circle, warning him to stay out of it and hinting at a potential escalation if the situation wasn't handled carefully. Lol Tim read it aloud on another live voice, shaking with a mix of anger and disbelief. "Y'all hear this? Threats now. This is exactly why I stepped in. I'm trying to keep peace, not start a war." Fans went wild in the comments, some supporting him, some questioning if he had bitten off more than he could chew. The tension wasn't just online, which was real, palpable, and building toward an inevitable clash. Then came the first major twist. An insider claimed that one of YoungBoy's longtime collaborators was allegedly caught talking to someone from Choppa's team, sharing private info and potentially leaking plans. When Lol Tim mentioned it, the chat erupted. Wait, betrayal? Inside our own camp? Fans typed frantically. Emotions ran high, people speculating about who could be trusted and who was playing both sides. Lol Tim's reaction was intense. If this is true, man, loyalty is dead. How you gonna ride with me and spill to them? We're supposed to be family. The tension wasn't just drama anymore, it was personal, affecting friendships, careers, and the dynamics within both camps. As the day went on, more leaks started appearing, fueling the chaos. One particularly shocking clip showed a heated exchange in a private setting, allegedly between Choppa and a mutual friend of YoungBoy. The voices were tense, accusations flying, and the conversation ended abruptly. Fans analyzed every second, claiming to hear threats, apologies, and even hints at a possible public showdown. Lol Tim played it during another reaction live, visibly frustrated. Y'all hear that? This ain't entertainment. This is real life. People's emotions, families, respect, tits all on the line. The fans were eating it up, some crying, some screaming, and some swearing this was turning into a full-blown reality show. The family? Drama intensified when whispers about YoungBoy's relatives spread online. Some family members reportedly wanted him to respond publicly to defend his honor, while others feared that a public call-out could spiral out of control. "We love him, but we're scared," one anonymous source allegedly said. "He's already dealing with enough. Now this. It's too much." The internet exploded over the family's division, with fans speculating about possible alliances and betrayals that could soon leak. Emotions ran high, accusations were flying, and it seemed nobody was safe from the fallout. In a shocking twist, a leaked group chat from Choppa's side surfaced. It revealed plans to potentially drop a surprise track that many believed contained subliminal shots at YoungBoy. The chat was filled with emojis, laughing faces, and comments that fans interpreted as mocking. Lol Tim reacted instantly, calling it out in a live, "Y'all see this? They, laughing, plotting, treating respect like a joke. This is why we can't just scroll and ignore. Feelings are real, loyalty is real, and some people out here don't get it." The comments exploded, with fans debating whether YoungBoy should respond musically or stay silent, and whether Choppa was being manipulative or just playing games. Things got even more dramatic when an anonymous tip reached Lol Tim, claiming that YoungBoy had already prepared a response track but was waiting for the perfect moment to release it. The tip included snippets of lyrics allegedly referencing Choppa's past controversies and personal life. Lol Tim played part of it, reading the lines aloud for his viewers, and the chat erupted. Fans were shocked, some saying it was cold-blooded, others praising YoungBoy's lyrical skill. The internet was now fully divided, every listener taking sides, analyzing bars, and speculating on the next move. As the evening approached, insiders revealed that the tension had escalated to a potential in-person confrontation at a mutual friend's studio. Sources claimed security was called in, plans were changed last minute, and emotions were running so high that even minor disagreements could ignite a huge fight. Lol Tim, hearing about it, immediately went live, visibly anxious. "Y'all understand how serious this is? This ain't just bars on a track. We talking real-life interactions, real stress, real danger. I'm trying to keep peace, not fuel war." The fan chat was non-stop, with theories, warnings, and outright panic filling every comment box just when everyone thought it couldn't get any messier. A leaked voicemail allegedly from Choppa to a mutual contact surfaced, where he sounded apologetic but defensive, saying, "Look, I didn't mean it like that." I was just hyped, just vibing. If YoungBoy felt some type of way, that ain't on me, man." The clip only intensified the debate. Fans argued over tone, intention, and authenticity. Some believing it was a genuine apology, others convinced it was calculated damage control. Lol Tim weighed in, saying, "Apologies are cool, but actions speak louder than words. Respect's been tested, and feelings are raw. It's bigger than music, bigger than bars." By late night, the internet was buzzing like never before. Memes, reaction videos, heated debates, and conspiracy theories were flooding every platform. Lol Tim remained in the eye of the storm, his live reactions dissected. Screenshots of his comments shared thousands of times. Insiders hinted that more private exchanges were happening off-camera. Deals were being made, and trust was eroding faster than ever. Every message, every snippet, every leak seemed to fan the flames of the drama, and just as draws to a close, one final twist shook the fans. An anonymous post claimed that a third party, someone entirely outside both camps, had been feeding information to the media and fan accounts, possibly manipulating both sides for views and clicks. The revelation left everyone questioning motives, allegiances, and the truth behind every message. Lol Tim hinted at uncovering this mystery next, promising fans that would expose shocking secrets, hidden betrayals, and explosive confrontations that nobody saw coming. The stakes were higher than ever, loyalties tested, and the drama far from over. As the night deepened, the tension between Choppa and YoungBoy's camps reached a fever pitch. Sources claimed that Lol Tim had spent hours off-camera making calls, trying to verify every leak, every rumor, every snippet that had surfaced. "Listen, y'all, I'm not trying to start anything," he allegedly said to a close contact. "I just need to know what's real, what's fake, who's playing, who's loyal. This is bigger than bars, it's about respect, and feelings are involved." Fans watching his live said they could almost feel the pressure radiating through the screen. Every message, every update, every screenshot seemed to add another layer to an already explosive situation. The first major confrontation reportedly happened when YoungBoy's team tried to reach out to Choppa's camp directly. According to insiders, the call started civilly but quickly escalated. Voices were raised, accusations flew, and at one point, one member allegedly slammed the phone down, shouting, "This is ridiculous. We're not playing games with respect." Lol Tim reacted to the leak of the call with disbelief, telling his viewers, "Y'all hear that? The tension is so thick, you could cut it with a knife. This is no longer just music drama, it's personal, it's family, it's loyalty." Fans in the chat reacted instantly, debating who was right, who reacted, and what could happen next. Meanwhile, Choppa was reportedly preparing a new track, one that insiders claimed contained subliminal disses toward YoungBoy, but also hinted at alliances being questioned within YoungBoy's camp. The fans speculated endlessly, was this a preemptive strike, a warning, or a trap to expose leaks? Lol Tim teased the snippet during his live, pausing dramatically to let the tension build. "Listen closely," he said. "Every word here is calculated. Some people are about to find out who's really loyal and who's just here for the clout." The chat went wild. Some typing, "This is getting dangerous." Others declaring Lol Tim is the only sane one here, and a few speculating that this could lead to a public confrontation. Then came the shocking revelation that sent the fan bases into chaos, allegedly. One of YoungBoy's closest allies had been secretly feeding information to Choppa's side for weeks. The betrayal reportedly included messages, plans, and even some inside jokes meant to manipulate the situation. Lol Tim, upon hearing about this, went live, visibly frustrated. "Y'all, loyalty is dead if this is true. You can't ride with someone and then stab them in the back. Emotions are real. Trust is real. And some people are forgetting that. Fans reacted with outrage, some demanding names, others expressing disbelief. The family of YoungBoy, already divided, reportedly held an emergency meeting, trying to figure out how to respond without making things worse, as the drama intensified. Sources claim that a face-to-face meeting was scheduled under the guise of reconciliation. Insiders allege that both camps agreed to meet at a private studio, supposedly to clear the air. But according to multiple leaks, tensions were palpable from the moment anyone arrived. One source said, "You could feel the energy. It was like walking into a powder keg. One wrong word, and it would blow." Lol Tim, aware of the situation, stayed on the sidelines, documenting everything for his viewers. "This is history in the making," he told his audience. "We're watching loyalty tested, friendship strained, and respect hanging by a thread." During the meeting, an argument reportedly erupted over a misunderstanding about a lyric in Choppa's leaked track. Voices were raised, accusations were hurled, and one member allegedly threw a chair in frustration. Fans watching Lol Tim's reaction live were stunned. "Y'all hear that?" he said, leaning into the camera. "This is what happens when pride, ego, and loyalty collide. It's messy, it's raw, and it's real." Screenshots of the altercation quickly spread across social media, fueling even more speculation about possible fallout. People debated endlessly about who was in the wrong and whether the meeting would end peacefully or explode into full-blown chaos. Meanwhile, another twist surfaced. A leaked private chat suggested that Choppa's team had been planning a coordinated social media campaign to further provoke YoungBoy's camp. The messages allegedly included instructions to post certain images, comment strategically, and release snippets at specific times to maximize tension. Lol Tim reacted with disbelief on live. "Y'all see this? This isn't just about music or respect anymore. This is strategy, manipulation, and games being played at the highest level. Emotions are real, people's lives are involved. And some are just playing chess while others don't even know the board." Fans went wild in the chat, theorizing about who might be behind the leaks and whether Lol Tim would expose them next. As the night wore on, YoungBoy reportedly confronted the alleged betrayer in private. Sources claimed the confrontation was intense, voices low but filled with emotion. "How could you do this to me?" he allegedly said, voice trembling. The alleged traitor tried to explain, claiming they were coerced or misled, but insiders said YoungBoy was unconvinced. Lol Tim, sharing snippets of what he could confirm, told his viewers, "This is what happens when trust is broken. Families get divided, friendships are tested, and emotions run wild. This ain't music drama anymore. This is real life." Fans reacted immediately, some empathizing, others speculating about the consequences. The next bombshell came when a short clip, allegedly showing Choppa reacting to Lol Tim's videos, surfaced. In the clip, Choppa is seen pacing, muttering under his breath, visibly frustrated. Insiders claim, he said, "He's dragging me into this. I didn't ask for this. Why is everyone listening to him?" Lol Tim played the clip during another live, shaking his head. "Y'all hear that? Emotions are out of control. People are blaming each other, and the drama is spreading faster than anyone can handle. It's like a storm that won't stop." Fans in the chat debated endlessly about who was truly in control, who was manipulating the narrative, and what might happen if tensions boiled over, just when it seemed the drama couldn't get any more tangled. A new player allegedly entered the scene. Sources claimed that a popular influencer, known for stirring internet controversies, had been feeding tips, screenshots, and unverified rumors to both camps. Lol Tim, upon learning this, went live with a mix of frustration and determination. "Y'all, this is exactly why things are spiraling. Someone is playing both sides, fanning flames and watching chaos unfold. Emotions are high and trust is shattered. We need clarity, honesty, and loyalty now more than ever. The fans exploded in the chat, some calling for exposes, others predicting even more shocking reveals in the coming days. The night ended on a cliffhanger when Lol Tim shared a text he allegedly received from YoungBoy himself, thanking him for staying neutral and trying to mediate the situation. The text hinted at more secrets, more confrontations, and possibly a public showdown if things weren't handled carefully. "Y'all hear that?" Lol Tim said on live, voice low but intense. "Even the ones at the center of the storm know this is bigger than music. Emotions are raw, loyalty is tested, and one wrong move could ignite everything." Fans typed frantically in the chat, trying to predict the next move, debating alliances, and wondering if this saga would ever end. And with that, leaving the stage set to reveal the shocking resolutions, betrayals exposed, private confessions, and the ultimate fallout of the drama that had captivated the entire rap world as the next day broke. The entire situation seemed to reach a tipping point. Sources claimed that Lol Tim had spent the early hours reaching out to multiple insiders, trying to confirm every snippet, every leak, and every rumor that had surfaced in the past 48 hours. "I need to know the truth before it gets worse," he allegedly told a close associate. Fans were glued to his social media, refreshing for any update, sensing that a major reveal was imminent. The energy was electric. Every notification a possible bombshell, rumors of a potential public confrontation, circulated when a mutual friend reportedly invited both camps to a private location under the guise of reconciliation. Insiders described the setting as tense, the air thick with anticipation. One source allegedly said everyone knew someone could snap. The eyes, the body language, the whispers, it was like walking on a wire over a pit of fire. Lol Tim went live, telling his viewers, "This is the moment where we'll see who's really loyal, who's playing games, and who's just out here for clout. Emotions are sky high and families are divided. Stay tuned because this is about to get wild." Fans were on edge, some pleading for peace, others hungry for drama. The first shocking confrontation reportedly happened between YoungBoy and the alleged traitor from his camp. According to insiders, YoungBoy demanded explanations in a private room, his voice shaking with emotion. "How could you do this to me? All this time, all this loyalty gone." The alleged traitor tried to defend themselves, saying, "I didn't mean for it to go this far. I was just trying to protect you." Sources claimed YoungBoy wasn't buying it, and tensions escalated until security had to step in. Lol Tim shared snippets on Live, adding, "Y'all see this? This is what happens when trust is broken. Families are divided, emotions are raw, and respect is hanging by a thread." Fans in the chat exploded, some supporting YoungBoy, others questioning the betrayer's motives. Meanwhile, Choppa was reportedly preparing for a reveal of his own. Insiders claimed he had recorded a new track addressing YoungBoy, Lol Tim, and even some of the mutual friends involved. Snippets leaked online, featuring lines fans described as icy, calculated, and full of hidden digs. Lol Tim played part of the snippet during a live, pausing for dramatic effect. "Y'all hear that? Every line is strategic. This isn't just bars, it's messaging. It's war, it's testing loyalty. Someone's about to get exposed. And it's going to be messy." Fans debated endlessly, analyzing every word, every tone, and theorizing who Choppa was really targeting. The drama escalated when a shocking social media post appeared, allegedly from a mutual friend close to both camps. In it, cryptic messages suggested that someone had been orchestrating leaks and stirring tension for personal gain. Lol Tim reacted instantly, saying, "Y'all see this? Someone is playing both sides, manipulating emotions, and watching the chaos unfold. The lines between truth and lies are blurred, and loyalties are being tested like never before." Fans speculated who could be behind it. Some accuse influence, others hinting at insiders with grudges. And the conversation exploded across platforms. Tensions reached their peak when YoungBoy reportedly confronted Choppa directly for the first time since the leak started. Sources claim the confrontation was private but intense, with voices low but emotions high. One insider allegedly said, "It was like watching two storms collide: anger, frustration, pride, and fear all at once." Lol Tim's fans were desperate for any update, and he promised to share what he could without inflaming the situation. "This is real life, y'all," he told his live audience. "People's emotions are raw, families are divided, and one wrong word could ignite everything." Amidst the confrontation, a shocking confession allegedly came to light. Insiders claimed that the traitor within YoungBoy's camp admitted to being coerced by a third party to leak information. Lol Tim shared snippets of the confession, dramatically reading them aloud. "I didn't want this. I was pressured. It got out of hand." Fans reacted instantly, some forgiving, others furious, and the conversation about loyalty, respect, and manipulation dominated every platform. The family dynamics of both YoungBoy and Choppa reportedly shifted as a result, with some members calling for calm and others demanding accountability. Then came the twist that no one saw coming. A leaked private text from Choppa allegedly revealed that he never intended for the drama to escalate to this level. The message reportedly read, "I just thought it was playful. I didn't know it would blow up like this. I want to fix it before it gets worse." Lol Tim, visibly stunned, told his viewers, "Y'all hear that? Someone's realizing the storm they helped start. This is why communication matters, loyalty matters, and respect matters. Feelings are real, and the fallout is massive." Fans debated endlessly, was this sincere or just damage control? The tension kept building as the day progressed. Another bombshell emerged, an alleged audio leak of YoungBoy and Choppa having a private conversation surfaced. Sources claimed the conversation was tense but civil, with both acknowledging mistakes and discussing how to move forward. Lol Tim shared snippets, reading aloud dramatic lines. "We let this get too big. Respect got twisted. We need to fix it." Fans were shocked, some hopeful for peace, others skeptical that reconciliation was possible after so much betrayal and manipulation. The internet was buzzing, with reactions ranging from excitement to disbelief. Finally, the climax arrived when both camps decided to release statements publicly. YoungBoy allegedly posted a heartfelt video addressing the drama, calling for loyalty, understanding, and respect. Choppa followed with a message of his own, acknowledging mistakes and urging fans to stay calm. Lol Tim's live captured the moment, his commentary dramatic but measured. "Y'all see this? The storm is settling, but the lessons are real. Respect, trust, and communication are everything." Families were divided, emotions ran high, and this could have gone way worse. Fans celebrated, debated, and continued to dissect every word. But the immediate chaos seemed to subside for now, even as the statements circulated. Lol Tim hinted that the story wasn't entirely over. Insiders claimed there were still private grudges, unresolved issues, and potential follow-ups in music or personal confrontations. Lol Tim teased his viewers, "Y'all think it's done? Trust me, the next chapter is coming. Stay tuned, because emotions are still raw. Loyalty is still tested, and surprises are never far away." Fans typed frantically, speculating about possible collaborations, diss tracks, and more leaks, keeping the drama alive well beyond the initial confrontation. And with that, wrapping up the climactic events, shocking reveals, and emotional rollercoaster while leaving the door open for future drama, follow-ups, and fan speculation. The stage is set for LOL Tim to close the story in the final call to action segment, driving engagement, opinions, and reactions from the audience. And there you have it, y'all. The drama between LOL, Tim, NLE Choppa, and NBA YoungBoy has reached levels no one could have predicted. Families were divided, loyalties were tested, emotions ran higher than ever, and the internet exploded with reactions. Every leaked message, every confrontation, every snippet of music seemed to push this saga further into the spotlight. And we've only just scratched the surface of what's really happening behind the scenes. The alliances, the betrayals, and the private conversations all paint a picture of a world where trust is fragile, respect is everything, and one wrong move can set off a chain reaction that no one is ready for. Fans are shocked. Theories are flying, and even the people at the center of it all are realizing just how far things have escalated. LOL Tim's coverage has given us an inside look at the raw emotions, the private arguments, and the secret maneuverings that most of the public would never see. But the big question remains, who really comes out on top? Will YoungBoy and Choppa find a way to reconcile? Or is this the start of a long-lasting feud that will play out in tracks, posts, and behind-the-scenes drama for months to come? So now, we want to hear from you. What do you think about all this chaos? Whose side are you, Anar? You riding with NBA YoungBoy, NLE Choppa? Or do you just see the bigger picture of loyalty being tested? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button if you've been following every twist and turn. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next explosive update. Trust me, with drama like this, you're going to want to stay tuned because the story is far from over. And LOL Tim is here to bring you every single shocking detail as it unfolds.